Hey everyone and welcome back to Cade's Comics. If this is your first time watching the channel, make sure you subscribe down below and put the bell on so you never miss another video. I do upload fairly sporadically, but I'm getting back into the habit now of doing weekly videos. So if that's something you want to see, subscribe down below. If this is not your first time watching the channel, welcome back and I hope you enjoy this video like all the others. Today I have my July through December 2022 haul, and so in front of me are all of the books that I bought from July 1st to December 31st. It's quite a lot of books, you can't really see them on the camera, but don't worry because we'll go through them one by one and I'll tell you a little bit about why I bought them and what the books are and things like that. So if you're looking forward to it, make sure you stick around and yeah, we'll get into it. So between July and December I bought quite a lot of trade paperbacks, which I have here in front of me, quite a lot of omnibus and library edition books. So I'm going to start with the trades and then we'll go on to the omnibus and library editions. Okay, so first up is a book that I haven't really heard too much about, but it's one that I really want to try. It's one that I want to read, and I'm really looking forward actually to reading this. This is Oblivion Song Volume 1 by Robert Kirkman. So I chose to get the trade paperback of this because I kind of want to give it a try first before diving into the hardbacks. I'm sure it'll be a book that I enjoy and I do end up getting the hardbacks for, just like Outcast, Firepower, things like that. Absolutely love Robert Kirkman's writing. If you've watched other videos of mine, you do know how much I enjoy his writing. I mean, Invincible, my favourite series. Outcast, second favourite. It's really hard for me to find something wrong with Robert Kirkman's writing, even his lesser known or lesser successful stuff like Battle Pope. I still enjoyed the writing. I'm looking forward to Oblivion Song, set in the future, and it's about an infected world with a safe zone in it where people live. And this guy ventures out into the infected world to find his brother or something like that. I might have absolutely got that completely wrong, but that's why I only bought one volume to give it a read first. So yeah, if you've read Oblivion Song, let me know down in the comments below. And if you have those hardback, I think there's 4 of them or something that there's going to be, let me know as well, because it is a series I'll probably try and read more. Sticking on with the theme of testing out series, this is one that I'm not really testing out because I did end up buying the whole thing. This is Low by Rick Remender. Rick Remender is a writer I haven't actually read too much of, but I know a lot of people really like their work. Every time I hear their name, it's always followed up with this series is incredible or this book is incredible or something like that. So Low is a series that I haven't ever heard of before. Again, is one set in the future. I don't really know too much about it, but I'm looking forward to reading it and maybe I'll do a review on it, who knows. Next up is a series, one of them I actually have read before. This is Die by Kieran Gillen. So here we have, you can see there, all 4 volumes. I did again think about getting the hardback book, but I just want the entire series in one because I want to just binge read it essentially. And yeah, I don't want to be waiting around half a year or however long it's going to end up being for that second volume of the hardback. And if I do enjoy it, I can always upgrade. This series, I have read the first volume of it and I really enjoyed it. It's so interesting to me as someone that's never played Dungeons and Dragons but has like an interest in that kind of stuff, and obviously like Jumanji, things like that it takes other inspiration from. Like I do quite like that stuff. Reading it, it was really interesting. I lent it to a friend and they moved house and it's been about 2 years and I never got that volume back. So I re-bought volume 1, which is fine. This is the 3rd time I've owned this volume because I replaced it originally with another volume 1 and then this was a bundle of all 4. So this is the 3rd time I've owned this book. And then yeah, I've got volume 2, 3 and 4. Kieran Gillen is someone who I've done a Beyond the Page for. I'll link that up here or here, whichever corner it's going to be in. So if you don't know much about them, then I would advise you to go watch that. Same with Robert Kirkman, I've just realised I did a Beyond the Page for him as well. So yeah, if you do want to know more about any writers, anything like that, go check that out. Okay, and then we're on to the last few trades. So this is volume 4, Something is Killing the Children. If you watched my June 2022 or 2021 haul, a friend got me volume 1 through 3 for my birthday. I really enjoyed the series when I read it, much like I'm planning to do with Die. I binge read the entire thing. And so volume 4 came out and I don't really remember volumes 1 through 3 all that well. So I'm probably going to do a reread of it and yeah, then read volume 4. Then the last 2 trades are going to seem like 2 really random ones. These are volumes 3 and 4 of Chew. Chew is a series that I've heard really good things about, but it's a series I've never read. And it's a series I want to read. It was on eBay. I think these were like 99p each with like £3 postage, and I just thought I'll pick them up and I can always grab volumes 1 and 2 later on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. It's about a police detective who gets memories when they eat meat or something. I don't really know because I haven't read it, but I'll probably do a review on it if that's something that people want to see. Let me know down in the comments below. I've heard a lot of good things about it, just like all of these other series that I've got in front of me. Alright, and then we're on to the omnibuses that I got and the library editions. So I'll start with the omnibuses and then we'll go on to the library editions. So, first up is a book that was on half price at Forbidden Planet, and I was pre-ordering a bunch of books and I thought, why not get this? It's half price and it will add to my postage. So I got Chip Zdarsky's Howard the Duck Omnibus. This is not an omnibus, this is more like an oversized hardcover or, you know, a hardback. It's really not an omnibus. Like, look at the size of that. This collects 5 issues of Howard the Duck from 2015, 11 issues of Howard the Duck from 2015, The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, number 6, and War of the Realms Part 1, issue 1. So yeah, what's that, like 17, 18 issues? In this, it's really not an omnibus, but Chip Zdarsky is a writer that I really enjoy their stuff. I mean, his Spider-Man run, so good. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, so good. And also Life Story, Spider's Shadow, 2 absolutely great books. I'm looking forward to giving this a read. Howard the Duck is a character I've never ever read anything of, so it's a really new character to me. Chip Zdarsky's got a really interesting writing style that I really enjoy, so I'm looking forward to reading it actually, and I'll probably do a review of it later on. Okay, and then these 2 omnibuses are 2 that I really was excited for. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue 1, well not issue 1, but volume 1 and volume 2. So Ultimate Spider-Man is currently getting reprinted in the omnibus format. Well, reprinted volume 1 and then volume 2 got solicited, and so did volume 3. They're on my pre-orders and I really can't wait to read that series. Miles Morales stuff obviously comes after that, and I thought it's good to have because when I finish that series I'll probably want to read more about the character. And Miles Morales in general is a character that I really enjoy. I love the Spider-Verse movie and I'm really excited for the second one to come out. I just want to read it beforehand and learn more about the character. These are the reprinted ones, and I think they collect new material from the old one. But don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. Alright, and then finally we are on to the library editions that I bought in July through December. Just want to let you know, if you're enjoying this video, please hit like down below. It really means a lot to me and it helps me understand which videos people prefer and which they necessarily don't, so I know what to make in the future. Who could have seen this coming? These 3 library editions are Hellboy Volume 3, 4 and 5. I finally have the complete run of Hellboy in these library editions. But how can you not love these library editions? They feel incredible, they look incredible, and I'm so excited to read them. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and much like everything else on this list, I might do a review of it in future, if I enjoy it, if I don't enjoy it, for whatever reason. But yeah, let me know if that's something you guys want to see now that I've finally got the entire collection of Hellboy. I'm running out of space on this table, but we've only got 1 book left. And finally, this is one that I really just took a dive on. I do seem to go back and forward on whether or not I want to do that and get a library edition of a book I've never read or get the trade paperback of a book I've never read. This is Ladykiller from Image Comics by Joelle Jones. I actually read this the other night. Really interesting. Really interesting. And I'm going to do a review of it. It's essentially Dexter meets Mad Men meets 1950s suburban housewife. Volume 2 I much preferred over Volume 1. And yeah, just a really interesting book. I do want more of it, and I don't know if there is any more of it, but I really want more. So that's my quick review. If you guys want to see a more in-depth one, it'll, like I say, be up here or coming out, whatever, in the next week or so. So I know this video was a long time coming, and thank you guys so much for sticking around. If anyone's still watching this, I really appreciate you sticking around with me while I take 6 months to upload a video, whatever. That is hopefully not going to happen this year. I'm going to really try my best to try and upload weekly. It just gives me something to focus on, and it kind of gives me something that I need to get done every week. It's healthier for me to try and do that rather than putting it off and then feeling bad about it for 6 months. So yeah, like I say, I really do appreciate anyone that's stuck around watching the channel. Anyone that's watched this video, thank you so much. And this is my collection for July through December. This is the haul that I've got. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below. Consider subscribing, it really helps me out. And like I say, it helps me to understand which videos people prefer and which necessarily they don't. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. See you later, guys. Bye.